electrolyte. Okay, it is now 10 o'clock. We're ready to begin our guided group healing. And today I'd like to begin very briefly talking about a new experience I had. I met a lovely new friend on Friday. Today is Sunday. And a lovely young woman. We got to know each other just a little bit. I didn't have a whole lot of time for this particular meetup. And there were three of us there total. So we each talked about ourselves a little, got to know each other just a little bit. Anyway, yesterday, this lovely person with the very best of intentions decided to promote today's guided group healing, and I thought, how lovely. However, her understanding of what I do is a bit mistaken. So if you're here for a guided meditation for anger reduction, I'm so sorry about the misunderstanding, but that clearly isn't what I do. So I do offer a relaxation exercise in order to relax the body and put it in a state that is best able to receive the energy. Second, we do a short guided meditation for grounding. Then I do an energy transmission of about 10 minutes. It's up to you whether you want to direct that energy for physical healing, for emotional healing, to shift a situation or a relationship. And we'll talk a little bit more about that when I get to that point in today's session. Following that, a wake-up exercise, and then closing with gratitude affirmations. Now, both the relaxation and the wake-up exercises are different, not every single week, but I have about 6 to 10 different exercises in each category, and I mix them up. And so if you come back another time, chances are you will see a different wake-up exercise, a different relaxation exercise, and that's good because everybody's different and different things work for each person. So, why is it that I don't do a anger reduction guided meditation? When we work with energy, whatever we focus upon grows and strengthens. And so if we're going to work on anger, be careful what you wish for, because that can really stir up the pot. What I believe is that we're all here for a reason on this planet, and probably several reasons. One of the reasons we're here is to have a good time, is to have fun, is to enjoy the human experience, to eat chocolate, to be in love, to have all of those things that those who have gone before us can no longer partake in. So, with that in mind, we want to be focusing on the positive, on what we want. Now, when we are wishing for abundance, most people call that process manifestation, as I do. If you are looking for physical healing, it's important to focus on the end state, how you want to be. We want to be whole, we want to be healthy, we want our body to feel good. We don't focus on pain. We don't focus on pain reduction. We don't work on anger reduction. We work on what it is that we want, what we're working towards, what our end game is. Always working in the direction of the positive. When we work in the direction of eliminating or reducing or other words in that realm, the energy tends to focus on the noun of that sentence, whether it's pain or inflammation or whatever. When you're looking to reduce things, it is the things that end up expanding as we throw energy at them. So with that in mind, whatever you want to work on today, find a way to phrase it in the positive. We want to come to wholeness. We want to come to perfect health. We want to come to contentment or happiness or whatever word you use. I use contentment because it feels to me more like a heart-based good feeling rather than happiness, which means so much to so many people and could be quite different for you than it is for me. So I go with contentment. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say today. So we're going to run a little bit longer than we usually do. And we are ready to get started, so hopefully you have some hydration handy. Find a comfortable position. You can be sitting, you can be lying down, eyes open, eyes closed, whatever you wish. We're going to begin with our relaxation exercise to put our physical body and our emotions into a better state to accept the energy, to receive as much as you desire. So for today's relaxation exercise, we're going to start with the 4 fingers on each hand, that is everything except the thumbs, and we're going to place them on the thymus. So your thymus gland is located halfway between the knobby bones of the clavicle and the nipple line. Okay, so you're just going to place those 8 fingers there, and you're going to press with some pressure. You don't want to hurt yourself, but you do want to feel it. You want to feel it from all 4, make that 8, all 8 fingers, all 4 fingers on both hands. So don't forget to press as much with your little finger as you are with all the others. While we're pressing, we're going to do some inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. I'm going to demonstrate the first one, and then you can go at your own pace. So inhale through the nose. And as I exhale through the mouth, I like to give it a sigh. Notice I'm not doing a shh, not pursing my lips. That increases the wrinkle lines around the mouth. So just open your mouth and give a nice sigh. One more time. And that's 2. At your own pace. And if you're done, go ahead and release your fingers. Check in with your physical body and see how you're feeling. I usually notice a difference in the tone of my voice. It's lower, the words come more slowly. Nice little relaxation exercise. If you don't feel anything different, it's perfectly okay. Come back for another one, another guided group healing on replay, and see if that relaxation energy if that relaxation exercise is one that works better for you. Okay, we're going to move into a short guided meditation. Eyes can be open or closed, up to you. We start with a couple of deep breaths. And we begin this guided meditation as we begin each Sunday morning by bringing our attention to the root chakra. The chakras are the energy centers of the body, and the root chakra is located at the base of the spine, the tailbone. And if you're not sure how to bring your attention there, just think of your tailbone. You could picture it in your mind. If you need to, you can touch your tailbone. And from your tailbone, that root chakra, visualize, imagine, or pretend one thick, strong root growing straight down into the planet. And you may send it as deep into the planet as you wish. This is your primary root. From this primary root, visualize, imagine, or pretend 1,000,000 secondary roots growing out in all directions, firmly anchoring you to the planet. It is through all of these roots that we access earth energy, which we bring up into our physical and energetic bodies in order to be better grounded. So as if you are drinking water through a series of straws, with the next inhale, visualize, imagine, or pretend you are taking a long drink of earth energy, allowing that energy to rise through your secondary roots, up your primary root, and into the root chakra. This energy can be visualized in any color you wish. Next deep breath, another long drink of earth energy, allowing that earth energy to rise up to the level of the sacral chakra, just below the belly button. And allow this energy to spill out towards the hips and overflow down the legs, down to the knees, down to the ankles, filling the feet, and all 10 toes. Another deep breath, another long drink of earth energy, allowing that energy to rise to the level of the solar plexus, just about a hand's width above the belly button, allowing your entire digestive system to be bathed in earth energies. Another deep breath, another long drink of earth energy, allowing it to rise to the level of the heart chakra, bathing the respiratory system and the physical heart with beautiful earth energy. Now bring your attention to a point above your head by about a foot or 30 centimeters. And at that point, visualize, imagine, or pretend a sphere of divine energy just floating all by itself above your head. My sphere is about the size of a basketball, but you can choose any size sphere you prefer. At the base of your sphere, there's a little opening. So with your mind's eye, just flick that open and allow an endless stream of divine energy to come pouring into the top of your head, your crown chakra. It quickly fills the crown, fills the head down to the level of the third eye in the center of your forehead, bathing the face, the eyes, the nose, the ears, the cheeks, the jaw, the mouth, the chin. That divine energy continues down the neck to the level of the throat chakra, just at the hollow part at the base of your neck. From there, it continues to pour into the upper chest, expanding out to the shoulders, overflowing down the arms to the elbows, down to the wrists, filling the hands, and all 10 fingers. Bringing your attention back up to the upper chest, notice that the divine energy continues into the upper chest, meeting the earth energy at the heart chakra. Immediately, these two beautiful energies mix and meld in a beautiful dance and form just an awesome mixture of earth and divine energies. Very soon, a little sphere about the size of a ping pong ball begins to form in your heart chakra, beautifully encapsulating this mix of energies. And that ping pong ball quickly begins to grow in size to the size of a baseball, a softball, basketball, beach ball. This sphere of mixed energy grows larger and larger until your entire body fits inside this sphere of light. Bring your attention to the surface of this sphere and notice that it acts as a filter, allowing only the highest vibrational energies to enter, filtering out all other forces, and at the same time allowing the release of that which no longer serves you. And this is our sacred space to which we return each Sunday morning in guided group healing. And take a deep breath. As we move into the energy transmission, you may choose what you want the energy to focus on. And again, as I mentioned in the beginning, you want to keep everything as positive as possible. So we're not here to eliminate pain. We're here to be brought to a point of wholeness where our body always feels wonderful, where we enjoy the simple act of being human in a physical body, where we admire all that our body can do for us. If you wish to work on the emotional level, to see the best of everyone, to always find contentment in every moment. Perhaps there is a situation or a relationship that you would like to shift. And by shift, I do mean how you feel about it. We are not working out there on them and what they did to us. We are always, always, always working on ourselves. When you start to feel differently about a situation or relationship, by definition, it changes. It's not the other way around. Or I should say, it's so much easier to shift how you feel than to change something external. Do the easy work and watch what happens. So there's a fifth option. We have physical, emotional, situational, relationship. Number 5, you may simply accept the energy, knowing that it is sent in accordance with your highest good, and allow Source to work on whatever is best for you. So those are your 5 choices: physical healing, emotional healing, situational changes, relationship changes, or allowing Source to work on what's best for you. And just make that selection. And in your mind's eye, pick up a pebble on the beach, set that intention in the little pebble, and throw it in the pond. You do not need to focus on it. You need to put your attention on it, and then just relax and receive. And we're going to begin this transmission right now. Sending to all those who are alive, and all of those who are watching this on replay. wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, begin to return back to the room. Whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes. Okay. We're going to move straight into our wake-up exercise, sometimes sitting and receiving energy for 10 minutes. Puts you kind of into a drowsy, quiet state. So we have a full day ahead of us. Let's wake up and tackle everything we want to get done. Today's wake-up exercise, one of my favorites, is slapping the face. So you're going to start by just gently tapping and work up into a good slap. What this does is it helps bring circulation to the face, helps move the lymph, get all those bags out from under the eyes, starting at the corners of the eyes and tapping out. You can tap your forehead, the edge of your face, your chin, back to the ears. Give your ears a few good whacks. And don't be afraid to give yourself some good whacks. Get everything moving. Moving down the neck. I like to do one side at a time. And when you stop, you should feel a nice tingling as the blood circulates through your face and through your upper chest area, the neck. Everything has been stimulated. We are producing more collagen, more elastin. We're looking younger every minute. It's all good to wake up in this manner. Okay. We're going to close today with our gratitude affirmations. You can have your eyes open or closed. I'm just going to read the affirmations that I use in order to produce the energy of gratitude. Gratitude has a very beautiful energy. It's key in manifesting something that you want. So what kind of a day do you want today? Let's be grateful for what we have so far. Let's really be present and go, wow, my life is pretty darn cool. And then start thinking about ways to make it better. I am grateful for the many things in my life that bring me joy and comfort. I express deep appreciation for the small steps I achieve each day. Celebrate everything. Everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. I choose to be kind to myself and to love myself unconditionally. I am thankful that with each experience I have, I become a better version of myself. I am grateful for everything, for the good, the easy, the not so good, the difficult, the comfortable, the uncomfortable. I am grateful for it all, for that is what has made me who I am today. I start each day with an attitude of gratitude and maintain that attitude throughout my day. Thank you so much for joining me live or on replay. Hope to see you next week on Amethyst Healing, Guided Group Healing, Sundays 10 a.m. Central Time. Have a wonderful week.